We're finally playing the finalist of fantasies. Well, not technically the finalist. The finalist is 16. The sort of finalist. Anyway, how is everyone's doing? Like, how was everyone's week? Mine has been hot. Hot. Mine too, Ryu. Oh my god. Today was hot. Went to see a movie today. Hell yeah. What movie did you go see? Let me go through the list real quick. Seribot, welcome on in. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. Ryu, hello. Welcome on in. Denji, hello. Welcome. Denji, thank you so much for the lurk. Bokaj, hello. Welcome. Yuki, hello. Welcome on in. Anomaly, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. Artie, hello. Nice to see you too. Good beans, good beans. Gosh. Fury, hello. Welcome on in. Yuki! Attic, thank you so much for the heckin' tier 1 resub. 8 heckin' months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a good sleep. Let's see, scroll. Creatures, thank you so much for the heckin' prime resub. 18 months now. Wow. What are we naming the twins? Ruffy! Hello, welcome on in. Winterwolf, hello. Nice to see you, Beam. Let's see. Ooh, this heckin' music is amazing. Pathia, hello, welcome on in. Hoji, hello, welcome. Wish you could join us tonight, but I understand. Ramia, hello. Welcome on in. Darkness, welcome. My favorite Corvid. We've had a lot of 100s. A couple weeks back, it was hitting 110 some days. Yeah, that's a little bit more insane than it is here, but like, yeah, it's been upper 90s here. And there were a couple of nights where I was kind of kept up with heartburn, which doesn't happen to me very often, but it's been happening a lot this week, and I think it's mainly probably stress. It's been really stressful at work, but I'm glad that it's the weekend and I don't really have to deal with that right now. At least for not a few days. But holy heck. So I got a surprise in the mail. Well, not really a surprise. But I finally got my my Leap Motion harness in. So now I can actually do POBs for real, but I have to configure it. So I'm going to be spending probably Sunday morning, probably most of Sunday, figuring all that out. But yeah, with any luck, Sunday night is going to be POB time. I can't wait. It's been over 3 years, over 3 heckin' years. Gosh, let me kill this music here, and then we will head on over to the Gameroo. Do this. Why did it do that? Oh no, it's supposed to. Okay, good. And now I need to activate the sound again. Volume mixer. Ow! There we are. Perfect. So unfortunately, Poji will not be joining us tonight, which is okay. Totally okay. I don't see Vera though. Where's Vera? Is Vera joining us tonight? Does the tuber changes work? Yes, they do. There's Vera. Oh my gosh.
It's me, Mario.
There we are. There we are. Perfect. We got a light party. Okay, so let's get this party started. Let's get the party started. We're all deeps. Oops, all deeps. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, one thing I need to do. To drag creatures over and Vera over to Final Fantasy Voice. I may be in and out of voice chat as we do things. Let's see. I need to talk to Yalto Nalto. Hmm? I've not seen your faces around here with the East Aldenard Trading Company, are you? Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha! Oh, pleasure to meet ya. Do tell, is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Seinana here's no slouch herself. But like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but where are my manners? Yalto Nalto the Bruger Consortium. This is my wife, Seinana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Here, give me a second, Vera. Oh my gosh. I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of it. Hmm? You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you? But of course. I once spent a year honing body and mind with the Fist of Ralgar. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day. And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, milady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Seinana. Forgive me, wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads. Criminy. None of those three were suspicious in the least, but we must not give up hope, lest he of many faces have the last laugh. Where there's a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. The sight of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briardian will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Lewinhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we shall consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Briardian will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay. Oh no! Alright. Hello.
I just did it correctly.
Oh no!
Voices! The voices!
The voices.
Where do they come from?
Probably Discord. Your Discord application.
USeer199. Get fucked. We already have the best viewers. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah!
With all my narcissism.
More than enough needed. So it's all good.
Creatures,
What?
what's your in-game?
Honore.
Ah, you.
Yes.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
All right,
Stop moving.
I deafen up again. I need to do some
Okay.
reading.
Come here.
Tremendous.
I have to do some reading pretty soon. Here it is. Look at this. Now there's water. Now there isn't. Now there's water. What?
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Gosh, I love a Lou. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Lewinhart spoke true? Egads! Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst the coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we've found our phantom thief after all. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does it mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event I fear it was somewhat misdirected. Now, set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like an astute assistant that you are. I say, we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briardian is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briardian, explode, a fiery demise. Got it. Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardian come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Ahty and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu, we shall return for our creations once Inspector Briardian has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Zesty, hello, welcome on in. And Alu, hello. All right. Now let's see where we're going. Yeah, where are we going, actually? Oh, right. He's right there. Haha. Where the fuck are you going? I was going somewhere else. Haha, indeed. But enough about Hildibrand. Ahty and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes. That spot just over there by the crates should suffice. Afro, hello, welcome. How are you doing, Afro? Could I get a shout out for Afro Najarbon? There of all places. But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I am not here on vacation. I am here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. I'm sorry you had to go into the pit. But it was respectfully... Okay, yeah. Yeah, you just threw me into a stinky pit. A stinky dark pit. It's okay. Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Ahty. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Kind of getting a little bit of a video chop. I'm not really sure where that's coming from. Let's try some things here. But welcome back. Thank you so much, Afro. It's honestly, it's good to be back. Is it just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. Yeah, my browser's getting weird too. Zoin, hello, welcome on in. Sammy Beans. Gosh, I love Sammy Beans. Zoen, thank you so heckin' much for the tier 1 resub. 21 months. Hell yeah. Zoen, thank you so much. And Smallest Waffle, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome back from Horny Gel. Yeah, thank you. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Is this a burrito?
I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgan, Yalto Nalto, and Lewenhart. The 3 of us shall split up, and each of us keeping watch over... Are the 2 of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you were right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. But there's no need. Wait here and I shall build us a fire. Methinks the Inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. Except for the driftwood. Here we are. This piece of driftwood shall serve perfectly. And as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone on my person. Fuck! There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Whee! It's flying! What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan? Could this be another challenge from the Fiend? Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his casual cards, see? Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of some madman. Perhaps so. But we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the Lapis Maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. The final page? Confounding Inspector Briardian will meet a fiery demise. What? What? Fuck. He's always stuck head first into shit. I don't understand. You saw through the Fiend's ruse, but how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. Hildibrand Manderville. Were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance. Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Thal's teeth. Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined. Ruined! Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail. My cabbages! Alrighty then. Why are we going this way? That is a big crab.
Oh!
That is a giant crab. Let's go kill the crab. I'm about to die. Oh no. There we go. Nice. What is this? Full remission. Oh yeah. I don't know what that achievement is. There we go. It was a boss fate. Oh, I see. And the quest I have is up here. Extras though, Is that a fish? I'm getting hungry. Thanks to our quick thinking, the bombs are no more and the inspector is none the wiser. 'Tis a shame to see good food go to waste though. Those coconuts look positively luscious. Clearly, our thief has decided that my prodigious intellect presents the greatest threat to his schemes. Perhaps he is a more clever man than I thought. I would ask how he survived an explosion at point-blank range, but something tells me that's one more mystery better left unsolved. Right. Kind of wondering where Tickery is tonight. I asked the question Ellie asked, and Creature's answer to me was that he's a Manderville man. Actually, you know what? That tracks. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not. The fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Gugurimu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods! This is no thief. This is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain the imported vegetables of a considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragoras at large? Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. Wee woo, hello, welcome on in. The mandragoras? I have heard of that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewinhart. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerbera proved unable to resist them. Oh ho! A formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst that with a wont for taking on fearsome enemies with not a shred of concern for her own well-being. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. You are truly a godsend, adventurer. One Sudhimal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Gugurimu is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let a lady face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. All right, let's go.
Don't do it.
I've already. Yeah, I've clicked on him. I can look at him.
I see him.
I can also see that zealous yellow jacket over there. Passing up on your blue quest, I see.
Well, yeah, we're working on Hildibrand right now. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit right now.
Oh yeah, the blue. For blue mage.
What if I wanted to be a purple mage? What if I wanted to be a beige mage?
Well, I mean, we have
Beige mage sounds like the most boring shit ever.
we have like red mage and blue mage. Just do both.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but do both.
If we die here, tell my wife hello. Did y'all see that Futurama with the boring dudes? Like, Captain, there's a beige alert. Okay, nobody's laughing, so I'm gonna shut up now.
Sorry.
I never watched Futurama, I'll be honest.
Rating.
Let's
Beige mage, the installation wizard. Fuck.
I found it. Okay.
No, that's the gray mage.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we are. Here we are.
Your neutralness. It's a
Oh,
beige alert.
Okay, you're
If I
fine.
don't survive, tell my wife hello.
I forget what they were called. What were they? What were they? I have
I don't
no.
know.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other. I think they were called the. Oh yeah, they were the people from the neutral planet. Yeah, the traffic lights are all white, gray, and black.
Ahty. Ahty, squeak that mouse.
What do you mean squeak that mouse?
In the mouse.
Squeak that mouse in chat.
Get it.
What? I can't.
In the
squeak
chat.
that-
In your
that
chat.
one.
There's a mouse. Get it.
Squeak that Zoan.
Why would I do that?
Squeak it.
Perfection.
Okay. Hold the phone.
Actually, squeak it.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Fem horse peepee. Thank you so much for the follow.
And that's a soundbite. I'll make good use of that.
Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow.
Real crisp, too.
All right, I'm deafening up so I can read.
No, Yuki. You've...
Immediately, I can't VIP anybody. All my VIP slots are full. If you've come for the Mandragores, I fear you're a half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on the shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to TP. Aleport. Aleport. Where is it? There it is. Rip, L, Cope, skill issue, krill issue. No shrimping. No shrimping on my watch.
Sip, sip, bitch.
I'm legit, I promise. Welcome on in. And Riku, hello. Welcome on in. I went the wrong way. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's a Levy meaty. The tiny trader. Eek! Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant, or something like that. Think I jest, do ya? You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine, my eye. By the time I regained my wits, they already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined. Ruined! If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of me days, it'll be too soon. To hear most say it, the Mandragores are a nasty lot. A right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fronds from our larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me if it ain't the undead overlord that fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you... could it be? The adventurer that bested the thieving duelist in single combat? Yes. Well, bugger me and call me Inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? Well, that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragoras are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind on the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've never matched wits with a sentient plant life before. This could prove quite exhilarating to the Isles of Umbra. Alright, we can just fly there, actually. So when I was on my vacation, Vera, Poji, and I, we were unlocking some dungeons and stuff in this area. Because there was some, like, side dungeons that I had not done before. And we did some normals, and it was fun. Alright. So, orange circle. Yeah, here we go. Circle, circle, question mark? X square circle. What? Line noise. What? You didn't stream it to the Discord server? No, I didn't. I don't know, like, I was just, like, not in a great mood about the whole situation, so I didn't do that. Circle X triangle. Circle, 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 X triangle square. What? You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Great. Terrific. Ahty is square. Excuse you? I'm not a square. You're a square. Your pizza's square. I still haven't finished Hildibrand questline, only done the ARR questline. Yeah, that's what we're in the middle of right now. X square, musical note, circle, circle, X, circle, circle, square, $, circle, circle, X, triangle, square, circle, 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 dot, 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 question mark. No, musical note. A hostile gaze upon me. Reclaim the stolen foodstuffs. Okay. How is he buried in the sand again? Friend, my pursuit of the Mandragoras has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here. Somewhere. Yes. This garlic jester, gosh. There we go. There's one. There we go. Mandragora's slain. Nice. Now we have to deliver the foodstuffs, but I will talk to Hildibrand again. Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go on ahead to Costa del Sol. I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself. Alright, Costa del Sol time. Wow! Twilight, hello, welcome on in. Apollo Owl, hello, welcome. Oh, I'm scrungled. Oh, but I'm not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me fix this real quick. I'm facing the wrong way.
Meow, bitch!
Meow, bitch! Transform. Gosh, I love bones. Flip horizontal. There we go. Gosh, I love purple.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
And we'll go back to this. There we go. Hamder. Hamder. Yeah, I had to redo.
Grimby.
I had to redo the whole
Goober.
V802 input thing. I had to update it, and I just had to redo the whole thing. Gosh, I love chicken palms. Oh, I see Poji just like flew overhead.
Gosh,
oh,
I love
I see
purple.
how it is. You return. I feared you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage. No worries, Poji. The stolen foodstuffs. You saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Guguremu is quite particular about his seasonings. Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Core, the peppers have changed color. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. Striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Lewenhart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate? Look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue. Or a bluish purple? The two colors are really quite similar, when you think about it. Beads! These peppers have the most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Uh-oh. Ha! The charade is up! After that man! It is as I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu, the fiend must be brought to justice. Alright, where are we going? Search for Lewenhart. Okay.
Gosh, I love dudes.
He's dead?
Gosh, I love crack.
I do love crack. Crack is good. You can run, but you cannot... What? Ahaha! If you thought you could outsprint this Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by a snipper. A fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind the mask. What? Where am I? Who are you? Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella? I must find her at once. Oh, my head. It would seem that this man wears no mask. This is the true Lewinhart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant, he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Thank you, Twilight. Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet, he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. More importantly, we now know that the thief suffered a wound in his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Gosh, I love onions. I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess, you seethe with anger at those that took from you what was yours. Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. game is afoot, inspectors. All right. Interesting. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? To speak with Arabella and Wineport. Wineport! Whoops, I missed the steps. There we go. Miss Arabella, what are you doing here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always the worrier. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman grown. Besides, I just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry. Inspector Extraordinaire, please call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of my many-faced thief true? I fear they are, Miss Arabella, but still your gentle heart. For as long as Hildibrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name. The gods smile on me indeed, to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion, and yet... Dana, hello, welcome on in. You seem pensive, milady. Is something the matter? To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Vans. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal gift. A treasure for my treasure. Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle. Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met? Unconscionable. Father says that this marriage must happen. That it is for the future of the family trade. Spoken like a true old Don. But if I may be bold, milady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as servant rather than son. You may think Father a cold and miserly man, but to me, he's the man who gave the warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Vans, if that will make Father happy. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with a whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days. If I had to spend another hour with you, I'm like to lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol and see how the inspector's investigation fares. I, as well, must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. BRB gonna go shower already. And I will BRB. I need to refill my water bottle super quick. BRB. It's just gonna be like a minute. Alrighty, sorry about that. Right. We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time of our final confrontation with the Fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity. But have no fear. Upon our return to Costa del Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the Fiend's flimsy facade. Tis an art that I would impart to you as well, friend. Though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it shall prove as invaluable as your adventures as it has in my investigations. Or, failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Costa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Nashu, Miss Ellie, with me. All right. We have to meet Briardian in Costa del Sol. All right. There he is. Inspector Briardian. I have seen the maiden's safety. Seen to the maiden's safety. Miss Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation? I've canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. How can this be? The thief must be somewhere. Miss Arabella just left her estate, I hear. I suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is truly a match for our own. Teehee? There's no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But Inspector, Vans and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. That is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose? You're the expert in creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up, or the like? You know, like you always do? Inspector Briardian, I knew the day would come that you recognized my many talents. Worry not about Master Vans. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs be done. This chair is very uncomfortable when it's warm. I'm just saying. The poor sop lacks even the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now, to the task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here are the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying about. Perfect. Find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. Alright, and that's where we're going. Way the fook up there. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Perhaps it's not way the fook up there. Gigi Ruju, Manor Retainer. What? Has the Lapis Maiden arrived yet? I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing. But we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Okay. I thought for sure Ryu was going to take another lap around the quote-unquote manor. Manor. Greetings, friend. Oh, what's this you have for me? Servant's garb? But why? Miss Arabella, with the thief still at large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change to these clothes and promise that you will not leave my sight. But the ceremony? Father will be furious, and Lord Vans. We are dealing with a man who tried to blast me to the heavens, and almost succeeded. We cannot exercise enough caution. As for the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. You need only concern yourself with your own safety. We should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it. Lewin, if father heard you say such things, I should have said them long ago. By not doing so, I have put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one, but 2 skilled inspectors on the case. It will not be long until the fiend is brought to justice. Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here. My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Ahty? Bring Miss Arabella's dress to the bumbling inspector. I dare not speculate as to how he intends to see to this task, but I would imagine he requires all the help he can get. Now, let us return before the festivities begin. Alright, where am I on this map? Okay, there I am. Here we go. I think I have an idea what he's gonna do with them. Ah, you return? Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vans at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress? I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it, but worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. And with that, I must attend to Master Vans before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Briardian and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? This shit sounds like it's gonna blow up fantastically. Curses. How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates, it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast. Co-hosted by the Bruguiere Consortium and the East Aldernard Trading Company. We trust that you've been enjoying fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. The Lapis Maiden. If even half the tales of her beauty are true, Vans is the luckiest bastard in the realm. Yalto Nalto, Senana, honored guests. It's a great pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son Vans, future chair of the Bruguiere Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Guguremu of the East Aldernard Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today, and the happiness that is theirs may usher in a new era of prosperity for one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing of for ages to come. Damn you, Hildibrand Manderville. You had one job. She's beautiful. Were the rabble expecting otherwise? She is my bride, after all. Milady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. Pray give your hand unto me. I knew it. My sun and stars. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I am yours and shall be forevermore. Well, what have you done with my bride, you cross-dressing deviant? I thought my streaming PC blew up there for a second. The screen went off and on again. I don't like that. Not quite what I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purposes. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. Yeah, there's something going on with my desktop. It's got a little bit of a chop to it. The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Vons. Or shall I call you by another name? The thief of many faces. Me? The thief? Are you mad? It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. The face is right. Maybe squish the GPU back in the motherboard to see if that helps. I'm not sure that's it. It's really quite odd. It's bizarre. While there is not a soul in the realm that has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa del Sol who had gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Guguremu, and her steward, Lewenhart. As you yourself admitted on several occasions, Master Vans, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considered in this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces. And anyone else with half their wits about them. How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards, arrest that pervert at once. Lock him up in the jail and throw away the key. Arabella? Oh, thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly. There's a dangerous madman about. It is him. A glove on his right hand. Could it be?
Gosh, I love chicken palms.
I do love
Gosh,
chicken
I love
palms.
Ahty.
Dono, hello. Welcome on in.
Gosh, I love orbs.
Ah, that's what he wanted. Ah, the man is a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not, and what is yours is now mine. That thief! Stop wasting your time and with that imbecile and arrest him! Uh-oh. What? You came all this way for me? You love me. You really, really love me. What the fuck? The attention is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for, and now I must away, my lords, my ladies, till we meet again. I hear that the real Vons was found bound and gagged in a storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I am sorry. For what, milady? The banquet was more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vons and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it is for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy, by living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildibrand, who taught me this lesson. For the love of the gods, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he took only her necklace. Now that you mention it, Master Guguremu told me about the clasp when it first arrived, engraved with the mark of the Sun Goddess. It is one of the most treasured pieces from the Bruguiere collection, known by many as Zema's Virtue. The Maiden's Virtue, indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. That poor Mandragora. Over here, Inspector! It says, made you look. What? The fiend plays us for fools. Give that to me at once. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must be ever on guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again. Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words. When we next meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily. Indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly. Ha 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 ha. Who is that? That's the thief, allegedly. The parlay minigame is now available. Cool! The art thickens. What? To the victor goes a priceless treasure. With the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Are 8 legs better than 2? Can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one at the same time? Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out next time. Toy chest. Oh, that's what... Okay, that's what has mini games and stuff. That's cool. Okay, watching
Sip, bitch.
watching a cutscene. Okay, I have to talk to Ellie, I think. Ahty, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the victor's spoils that our many-faced friend has had his sights on. Have you visited the Colosseum as of late? There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup. Sponsored by none other than Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. They say that Master Feargeis will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. The chairman, Master Feargeis, sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast, with his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills. He settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others. hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague Ganelon is in Ul'dah covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. All right, let's see. Speak with Ganelon in Ul'dah. Oops, sippy time. And also, Guy and Luck, welcome on in. Oof. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. She's a friend of mine. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie? If it isn't the Mithril Eyes star reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me when with the higher-ups, okay? Now, let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Colosseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell you. What? Hotch, Hugh, and Hamo. Whatever is the matter? And where, pray tell, is the Hutchin? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes? Leather daddies. I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap my ass. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself so, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravilles fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting my arsing about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. What about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sigole. Thank you, Scythe. Thank you. The Mantravilles? Aye, as Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ralgar, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Yes. I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thief's Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Colosseum's hall. I'll send word to the gateman Yuyubaya. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Ahty, we've got a case to crack. All right. Oh, and it's Poji.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right. Poji's still in a cinematic, though. Oof. All right, so where do we need to go next? Okay, there. Uh-oh. Maybe I took the wrong way. Okay, then. I fucking hate Olda. It's like the worst friggin' city. I was trying to get to the thing on the map. Take the Ethernet. All right, I'm going to travel to. I'm going to travel to the Ethernet. Sensei, hello. Theo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was Final Fantasy XIV tonight? What was Final Fantasy XIV? Tell me all about it. But make sure you do your self-care stuff. Get yourself a drinky and a snack. Get cozy. Tell me all about it. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a trans-furry gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're also playing Final Fantasy XIV. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although it's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. There we go. From the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you are free to enter. It was a lot of fun. This is the second week for Friday Night Fates. Hell yeah. I am Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye, never blinking, all-seeing, you know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Garhar! Who am I to argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself, ask away, my girl. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. Alrighty, Yuki, take care, have a good night. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his sublet. Looks like we've got ourselves another. These two aren't in the entry books. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Briardian, as efficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman. Eschews violence. Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Firegeist has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Colosseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside a cairn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither. But I don't care how many faces he's got. We've got nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time, if you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it, I haven't all day. BRB must use the restroom. Alrighty. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do you have that you ain't Mr. Many Faces in another of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you'll have to claim them as any other would in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will ya? I've only got 8 arms. Or were they legs? What the shit? You called? I was about to give the lovely Miss Avila the grand tour. Inspector Hildibrand, look! He's purple! Astute as ever, Nashu. This color, this overabundance of appendages, I smell a case. That's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturger's Guild. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others. But when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life, I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything, anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs around the Colosseum. And am I ever glad they did. I tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. What? I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There is only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Oh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get a pummeling by my lovely Ahty? Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... Ahty Squeegee will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Ahty Squeegee? You do look like a squeegee. Well, bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when the warrior of light stood in my coliseum. Hear that clink clink clinking? That's the sound of gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along, too. Show him where the sign, Ulti. No, Ahty, hold. I need air. Hold on, I need air. Ahty, please. What? What did I do? Ahty, do look like a squeegee. Well, I am Ahty Squeegee of the Luskwood Squeegees. That is a fact. You look like a squeegee. Fuck me, that's a sentence. Not sure if there was a response from earlier. I really needed to pee. Oh yeah, I said no worries. I know you have your schedule, but if you wanted to join at one time, I will let you know, Theo. I appreciate it. It's hard because like Friday nights and Saturday nights are specifically Final Fantasy XIV story stuff. Just put Ahty on the floor and push them around for his good makeup mop. Wow. With Ahty, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure she doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix. Avila, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Haha, I'm ready to 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultras fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Ahty here safe. Let us return to Ganelon and see what else he can tell us of this mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well. I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. All right, folks, I'll have to be honest. I am exhausted. I got all of about 3 hours of sleep last night. And I am sitting in this chair reading all this stuff and yawning. Yeah. So I think I'm unfortunately gonna cut it short tonight. I'm dead. I am spent. But I just caught out. I'm sorry, Poji! I'm so friggin' tired. I worked a full day today. And it's so hot. It's okay, you had an interesting few weeks. Yeah, this is true. Yanni Squeegee, yes, this is true. Maybe we'll pull a longer one tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. The potential is definitely there. But let me find a bean to raid. What is this all about? What is this all about? It is a lot of movie watching, yeah. Oh my gosh. And Need 13X, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great night so far. Let's see. I feel bad about wrapping up early, but I'm like, I've been trying to stick it out, and I'm like, I don't know. Ooh. Somebody we haven't rated in a while is playing No Man's Sky right now, and I think we're gonna go heck and visit. You always say health comes first, and this applies to you too. That's fake news. So our good friend Meowpenheimer is playing some No Man's Sky right now, and it's like that new, it's the new No Man's Sky content and stuff. Definitely worth going over there and hanging out. So why don't we? All right, there we go. Folks, thank you so much for coming by tonight. Again, I'm sorry that it was a quick stream. Tomorrow it will be longer. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. PST. I'm getting together with Yori, and we're going to play some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And that's going to be a really chill time, and I get to share it with one of my favorite folks. So definitely don't miss that. If you can't get up that early, though, which is totally understandable, that evening we're going to be picking up right where we left off here in Final Fantasy XIV. And it'll go longer. But folks, thank you so much again. Y'all are amazing. And yeah, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Eat all the food, drink all the water, get all the sleep. Before you know it, we'll be gaming together soon. And that's going to be tomorrow morning at 9 or tomorrow night at 6. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have a great night. And yeah, we'll try to be on Excalibur tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have a great night. And bye-bye.